I mean, why do you think is better? On what paradigm? What are the indices that brought you to that conclusion?
Josh will not administer an election like in Edo State in which there are 4 results. He will not do that. Now, Mahmoud Yakubu perfected the art of producing elections in which there are 4 results. One which he announces, one which is on IREV, another one issued to the party agents, and another one tendered in court. That's criminal. And I'm not going to spare him on national television. He brought elections in Nigeria into disrepute. He brought INEC into disrepute. And the new INEC chair will have to begin to address this. And let me just give you a bit of statistics, if you allow me for 1 minute. Okay? Now, let's go back to 2007, which was the nadir in electoral administration in Nigeria. In 2007, Morrissey would destroyed elections in Nigeria with President Obasanjo. All right? Now, how do we know that? Because 86.35% of the elections of the offices contested in 2007 ended up in court. They were decided not at the ballot box, but by the judges and the election tribunals. 86.35%. Now, Atahiru Jega had 10 months in which to run the 2011 elections. He brought down, and you see, politicians are very rational people. It's very simple. If a politician knows they have been well beat, the likelihood is they will not go, in most cases, not all cases, of course, but in most cases, they will accept their defeat and look for the next election. Now, in 2011, Atahiru Jega just simply addressed registration and reducing the number of elections that go to court as the test of credibility. With 10 months to deliver elections, he reduced the number of elections that ended up in court from 86.35% to 51%. That's over 35% reduction. It tells you he made massive progress. By 2015, President Jonathan decided he wasn't going to court. He wasn't going to go to court. He knew he was well beaten. And then, in 2015, 44% of the cases went to court. So, offices, what did you have? You had cycle upon cycle reduction between 2007, 2011, and 2015, with 2011 and 2015 supervised by Atahiru Jega. By 2019, with 4 years to supervise the elections, Mahmoud Yakubu increased the number of offices that ended up in court from under 45% to above 56% at 56.34%. Okay? And by 2023, the number of offices that ended up in court were 83%. Does that tell you something? Mahmoud Yakubu ruined INEC, and I cannot spare him. He destroyed elections in Nigeria. Josh has a job, which is nobody is expecting perfect elections, but begin to redress this in increments so that by 2007, we are not going to have over 80% of our elections going to court. That is the first step.